You win if you high it. You lose if you low it. But sadly, dear friends, if you tie it, you blow it on Cut Shark. And here's the host of Cut Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy to have you here with us on Cut Shark. Thank you. And Gene Wood, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. Good opening poem sent in by Gordon Warren, who's watching us up in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Thank you, Gordon, watching us on WPTZ Channel 5. Now we're going to open up the board and get to the cards. Janice alone, if you will, start loading in the cards and we'll meet our card charts. Jim Walker, our champion. Hi, Jim. Good to see you again.
Yes, it is.
And again, a little reminder about yourself, sir.
Okay, I teach English in Mission Hills High School. I also coach football. I like football a lot. It's been part of my life and been good to me.
But you say you coached more, though. You coached besides football, right?
Yeah, when football was over on a Friday night, the next day I had a wrestling tournament. I'd taken my kids to wrestling, and as soon as wrestling was over with in the middle of February, I got track.
What do you do in track? You're a big fella. You don't teach them the 220 high hurdles or something,
No sprinting either. Barely. I teach shot put and discus.
Yeah, good to have you back, Jim. Jim's won $675 in cash. And we're meeting our challenger for the first time, Alice Hastings. Hi, Alice. Nice to meet you. Won't you tell us a little about you?
Well, my name is Alice Hastings, and I'm from Bristol, Indiana. And that's halfway between Shipshewana and Mishawaka. And Bristol, then, is just about halfway between South Bend and Fort Wayne.
South Bend and Fort Wayne, I've heard of, yes.
It's just about right in the middle there, and it's right in the heart of the Amish people there.
Oh, that sounds like a nice, good farm country out there, then.
And I am almost 68 years old. I have 5 children and 17 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren, and I love to ride motorcycles.
Motorcycles?
It's the only way to go.
Really?
I've traveled the entire West on a motorcycle, and this year I'm going to Rhode Island on a motorcycle.
Who goes with you?
My husband, he does the drive, and I just go ahead.
So the two of you are back, the two of you going on one motorcycle just whizzing along there, huh?
That's right.
Well, that sounds great, Alice. Nice to have you here with us. You both got your cards?
Yes.
And here we go. We start the best 2 out of 3, and we start with a question to the champion. Jim, we asked 100 unmarried women who are living with a man. Has living with your boyfriend taken some of the romance out of your relationship? How many women said living with their boyfriend has made their relationship less romantic?
Well, it might take a little bit of the mystery away from the relationship, living together before you're married. But I think it's going to be higher. I think it's going to be about 45.
45 out of 100 say it's less romantic now that they're living together, Alice.
Well, I think the novelty is off of it after they're there together a while, and I think it's going to be higher than that.
Higher?
Yes.
If it's higher, you'll play your cards, Alice. If not, Jim will play his. The actual number of women who said living with their boyfriend has made their relationship less romantic is 38. It's not higher. Jim, you got it. 38.
Card, Jim. Give me a good card. I need a real good card.
The match with an 8.
No, I have to change that, Jim. I'm going to change that.
Question, you have the right to change it. An
Great card. Lower.
Lower. The ace. A 4.
Good card. Higher.
Risking it higher. Oh, no. 2 is not higher, and right away, the challenger, Alice, gets a free chance and an ace as well. Lower than the ace. A 7.
I'm going to freeze.
And we move over to freeze bar, protecting that position for Alice. Janice will fill in the space for Jim. And Alice, this question to you. Alice, we surveyed 100 Englishmen who are dukes, barons, and earls. They're all members of the English aristocracy. And we asked them, do you think Queen Elizabeth should step down and let Prince Charles become king? How many English aristocrats think Queen Elizabeth should step down and let Prince Charles become the king?
Well, with English protocol, I don't think that would be possible. I don't think they'd feel that way, because the Queen is Queen, and she will be reigning till her death, and that's the way the English do it. And so I think that the number that...
How many think she should step down?
It's going to be a low number. I'm going to say about 17.
17 out of 100. Jim, what do you think?
tradition is big. Tradition is big, but I've been a male chauvinist this whole time, and I think I'm going to stick with my feelings. I'm going to go a little higher. I'm going to tell her to step down.
In other words, what you're saying is they want a man in there, huh?
Yeah, heck yeah.
He wants a man in there.
Sure.
Actual number of English aristocrats who think Queen Elizabeth should step down and let Prince Charles become king is 8. That's all. Very few chauvinists over there, Jim. Alice has it. And now Alice can change that 7 to another 7.
Oh, I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 7? No, 3 is not higher. This time it's Jim with a free
Let's go
chance.
lower with that, Jim. Let's go lower.
Oh, no! Another ace is not lower. Wow. And it's question 3, and no one's moved very far. Jim, we asked 100 third grade boys who have a dog as a pet. Have you ever gotten out of eating food you didn't like by slipping it to your dog under the table? How many third grade boys admitted they have slipped their dinner to the dog under the table?
Unfortunately, the only food I used to slip under the table was broccoli, and he hated it worse than I did. I kept giving it back. But a lot of kids have dogs. They're going to give it away. It's going to be low. I'm going to go with about 24.
24 out of 100 have slipped the dog the food, Alice.
Because even adults do the same thing. It don't have to be just little third grade kids. Adults will do the same thing, so it's going to be higher.
Any of your kids do that, Alice? Did you catch your kids doing that?
No, because I never allowed the dog in the house with me.
Oh, I see. 24 for Jim, higher for Alice. The actual number of third grade boys who've slipped food to the dog under the table is 68. Very much higher, Alice. Wow.
That's hard.
And now Alice again tries to improve the 7. This time she does a jack.
Lower.
It is an 8.
Freeze.
As we move over the freeze bar, Alice needs 2 cards. Jim needs 4. We're at sudden death. Someone has to win it on this play of the cards. Alice, we took a confidential poll of 100 top executives of oil companies, and we asked them, could the United States lower the price of oil by refusing to pay what the oil-producing countries are asking? How many oil company executives said the U.S. could lower the price of oil by refusing to pay what the oil-producing countries are asking?
Well, I think that these executives are all kind of hanging together and trying to give us the shaft.
Part of the automobile.
And so I think that they're going to not be very many say that would be possible. I'm going to say, about 60.
How many?
60.
60. Not that many. 60, huh?
Yes.
Okay. She says that 60 out of 100 say we could lower the price by refusing to pay what they want.
No, I think that these guys, they know what's going on. They have control of these oil prices, and they're making their buck off us any way you look at it, whether it's their oil or our oil. I'm going to say lower. I'm going to say lower on that.
Still thinking about that same part of the car that Alice was talking about, huh?
Yeah.
The actual number of oil company executives who said the U.S. could lower the price of oil by refusing to pay what the oil-producing countries are asking is 20, very much lower. Jim, you've got control. It is sudden death.
I get it.
You can try to play it for 4 cards or pass it to Alice for 2. You've got control.
Going to have to pass it, Jim.
All right, Alice, you're right up the middle with an 8. You cannot change it. Turn them both over, you win. 1 mistake, the game belongs to Jim.
Higher.
Higher than an 8. It is a king.
Lower.
For the first game of the match, lower. Yes. Alice gets a great turn of the cards and wins game number 1. We'll be back with game 2 right after this. That king came up at a good time for you, Alice. Game 1 to the challenger. Janice deals out the same 2 decks of cards as we start game 2, a game that Jim needs, with a question to Jim. Jim, we asked 100 Protestant ministers, generally speaking, which is a stronger temptation to sin, money or sex? How many ministers said sex is a stronger temptation?
Well, a lot of money leads to a lot of sex. So I'm going to say that it's pretty doggone high. I'm going to go with about 80.
80 out of 100 ministers said sex is the greater temptation.
I think it's going to be a little bit lower because these ministers, money means a lot to them. I think more so than sex. So it's going to be...
Oh, I see. You're thinking of tempting themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, we were thinking about tempting anybody, Alice.
Well, it starts at home.
Starts at home. So you say lower.
I say
the actual
lower.
number of ministers who said sex is a stronger temptation to sin is 37. She's right, it's lower. However, of course, that means that money is the root of sin for more people, say the ministers. Alice, you have a 10.
Change that card, please.
Winning the question, you can change it. A 2 is a great
higher!
change. Higher than the 2. A 6.
Higher!
Risking it higher. It is a 10 again.
Please.
Alice needs 2 cards for the championship. And the question to you, Alice. Alice, we asked 100 married men. If you learned, interesting question, married men, if you learned that your 10-year-old son was a genius, would you tell him? How many men said they would tell their 10-year-old son he was a genius?
Well, I think that a 10-year-old son that's a genius knows it already. And he's not going to have to be told too much. So I think the father would really tell him, and I think it's going to be kind of a high number, maybe about 65.
65 out of 100 men said yes, they would tell the kid that he was a genius.
Boy, I personally, if I have a son, I don't believe in building his ego up. And I don't think I would tell him. I think it's going to be lower than that.
You say lower?
Yeah.
Actual number of men who would tell their 10-year-old son he was a genius is 52. Jim is right. It is lower.
Good card up there, Jim.
Let's see what Jim starts off this game with. A 2.
Great card. Higher. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 2. A 6.
Let's go higher.
Higher than a 6. A 7.
3.
You're going along pretty even there. 2, 2, 6, 6, and then 10, 7, and we've got a tie. And the question goes to you, Jim. Now, here is an intellectual question, friends. I mean, we are trying to uplift the network and have higher quality shows, so an intellectual question. Our man on the street went to a supermarket where he asked 100 men, did you squeeze the Charmin today? How many men said they did squeeze the Charmin that very day?
Well, I really don't go for softness. I need something that's really durable since I'm strong. I'm going to say that's a low number. I'm going to go with 20 on that.
20 out of 100 men said they squeezed the Charmin that day.
I think it's going to be lower yet than that because those men are in there for other purposes more than just squeezing the Charmin. So it's going to be lower.
What purposes you think, Alice?
Well, they're in there for steak and stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
They leave their wives by that.
Sure,
trivial
right.
stuff.
Makes sense. 20 says Jim, lower says Alice. The actual number of men who squeezed the Charmin that day is 6. It's lower. Alice, you've got it. Well, so much for intellectual questions.
I think he has pleasure of it.
No, I think you're going to play it. We're not at sudden death yet, Alice.
All right, we'll change the
You're going to change the 10, and the 10 becomes a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. Oh, no, 5 is one higher. And now Jim does have the pleasure of it with a free chance to play the 7.
Let's go higher on that, Jim.
Higher than a 7. No. 4 couldn't do it. And now it's sudden death. Now you have the option to pass it or play it if you win this question. Alice, we found 100 women executives. These women are all vice presidents of corporations. And we asked them, would you have a stronger marriage if you gave up your job and spent more time at home? How many women executives think they would have a stronger marriage if they gave up their job and spent more time at home?
Well, I think that at the stage they are at, that they have got that all ironed out before they ever get that high in their position. So I think it's going to be kind of a high number.
How many say they would have a stronger marriage if they quit their job and stayed home?
Oh, I'm going to say about 25.
25 out of 100, Jim.
Well, it's got to be higher than that because, when the women's not there at home, and you come home and everything's a mess, the man gets mad, you get into arguments, I'm going to say it's higher.
Higher than that.
Higher. Yeah.
Not with executives.
Well, we'll find out, because we didn't say that they would do it, merely that they think they would be better off if they did. Jim says higher, and Alice says 25. The actual number of women executives who think they'd have a stronger marriage if they gave up their job and spent more time at home is 9. Not higher, very much lower. Alice has been trying for 2 questions to pass this to Jim, and she's done it now. Jim, you need them both, or it's goodbye, and we have a new champion. You've got a 7.
Let's go higher.
Higher than a 7. No! We have a new champion. Alice wins it in sudden death. She was just trying to get it to you, Jim. But you're leaving us with $675.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
It's been a great time.
That's
great time.
Good luck, Jim. Jim Walker and Alice Hastings, come on down here. Way to go! You live between where and where?
Between Shipshewana and Mishawaka.
They're all going to be rooting for you with the money cards coming up right after this. Shipshewana and Mishawaka. Back with our champion, Alice Hastings, who's already $200 richer. Alice, you told me the nicest poem during the commercial. Tell everybody. That's nice.
To be on this show is kind of scary, but not when I'm next to Jim Perry.
Isn't that nice? My day is made. Let's get to the money cards, Alice. Come on. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. Well, let's see if we can reciprocate now by having some good cards up there for the money cards. We're going to give you $200 of new money, 3 cards to bet as you will. Move up to the second level, we'll add another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Minimum bets, remember, $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Good luck, Alice. I don't think you have any trouble keeping your wits about you. You're all set. Here's $200. Remember, you can change that base card if you need to. Thank you, Lois. We'll start Alice with 200 and a 6.
Change that card.
Can only change it once. You must play this one. A 3.
Higher.
How much money?
I'm going to bet the whole thing higher.
Oh, the whole thing?
The whole thing.
$200 that this card is higher than a 3. It is.
Oh, the whole thing lower.
How much, Alice?
The entire amount lower.
Again, all of it.
Lower.
For $800. Lower than a queen. No. Oh, they scare me, those queens and 4s, but you're not out of it because we're going to move up the ace and give you the other 200. You're back in it, Alice. It's a great card. Come on.
Yeah, all of it higher.
And now it's double to nothing for
Lower,
400.
lower.
She says, lower it is at a 2.
All of it higher.
And again, double to nothing for 800. Higher. Yes. Now be careful.
I'm going to bet 100 of it higher.
How much, Alice?
100.
$100. Higher than a 5. Yes. 900. She made a good comeback, and she does not want the 7 as we move it up. She's already asked for a new card for the big bet. Alice will play a jack.
I'm going to bet.
Alice, you must bet at least $450.
Lower.
All right, $450.
Lower.
Come on, be there. Lower than a jack. No. But you held back, so you got $450, $200 in the game. That's $650, and that's not bad. That's a down payment for a new motorcycle? Are you getting tired of riding behind your husband? Is that it?
No, I wouldn't dare to ride myself.
Oh, but you want a new one for him, and you'll ride
Oh, sure.
with a comfortable back seat.
Oh, yeah.
Good, thank you. We'll be right back with a new challenger and Alice Hastings right after this. That was good. Back with our champion, Alice Hastings. So you got a little bit of a down payment on a motorcycle, huh?
That's right.
Do you have a motorcycle outfit, the black leather jacket and everything?
I made my husband and I, we had the complete leathers. And I made them. It's cheaper than going down to Mexico and getting them.
Oh, so you made them?
I made them.
You got a sign in the back and everything?
No, I don't want people to know who I am.
Oh, I see. Janice will deal out 2 brand new decks of cards, and here comes a new challenger for you on Card Shark. Jan Anderson. Hello, Jan. Welcome. You know Alice, I'm sure. And Jan, won't you tell us something about yourself?
Okay, my name is Jan Anderson, and I'm living in San Diego right now, where I attend San Diego State University, and I'm a PE major, and it's a great major. It's the only one I found that I'm required to take such rough classes as racquetball, swimming, tennis. It's great. I love it.
You get credits for taking racquetball?
Yeah, we have to. We're required.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
What are you going to do when you finish as a physical education major?
I'm going to get my teaching credential and go into coaching and teaching.
Sounds good. We wish you well. And we wish you well here. You cut your cards?
Yep.
Here we go. Starting in the best 2 out of 3, we start with a question to Alice. Alice, we asked 100 married women. At bedtime, have you ever kept your husband waiting while you slipped into a sexy nightgown and then hurried back only to find him fast asleep? How many women said that's happened to them?
Well, I think that's happened more times than a lot of women would even want to admit. I think it's going to be kind of just about in the middle, maybe 47.
47. Ever happened to you, Alice?
No, I don't wear nightgowns.
Oh, I see. You mean you wear the leathers? Never mind.
I wear the leathers.
Alice says 47. Higher or lower, Jan?
I think it's going to be a lot higher. My dad goes to bed way before my mom, and I don't know if he's waiting for her sleeping or whatever, but I think it's going to be a lot higher.
You figure it happens a lot more.
I think it's higher, yeah.
The actual number of women who've kept their husband waiting while they slipped into a sexy nightgown only to find him fast asleep when they returned is 35. Not higher, it's lower. Alice, you've got it. And Alice starts off the match with a 5.
Change that card.
And the 5 becomes a 9. Not a good change.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. No, Jack is not lower. Right away, Jan, the challenger, gets a free chance to play. A 4. Higher than a 4. Oh, no, 3 is not higher. Janice will fill in the spaces. And we'll be right back. You sure you're not taking cheerleading too, Jan?
I'm cheerleader in high school.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back right after this. Let's have a cheer for the home team.
A representative of the studio audience will receive Hoover's convertible upright vacuum cleaner. More powerful than previous models, so it's more effective at getting carpets deep down clean. Furnished by Hoover Company. And some of our contestants will receive a set of glasses and pitcher and Treetop America's favorite apple juice. It's 100% pure apple juice. No artificial ingredients, no sugar added. Electric scissors and wear Playtex living gloves every day for any household chore to protect your beautiful hands. They help make your hands look like they never do housework. Playtex. A kitchen tools set and wishbone Italian dressing. Specially blended for fresh, irresistible Italian flavor. Wishbone Italian is gut zing. A walk-in La Choy Chinese food. Let your meal swing American with La Choy bean sprouts, vegetables, water chestnuts, bamboo shoots, and soy sauce. A coffee maker and Mr. Muscle oven cleaner with improved formula that works daytime and overnight. So effective it cleans tough baked on spots. It's the Just Wipe oven cleaner. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.